9:30. I'm here with the Glass Skies. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, you right? I'm John.
I'm Sonny.
I'm Ewan.
What you do? What you play?
I'm the lead singer,
I am the drummer.
I play bass.
and Lachlan's not here, but he's our lead guitarist. But it's fine 'cause he doesn't speak anyway, so it's sound.
Locke's the quiet one.
Yeah, it definitely is.
How was your Christmas and New Year?
So yeah, sound.
What did you get up to?
To be honest, not very much. Mainly just like spent it with family. We done our
Yeah.
your jam night in
Yeah.
the Old Mill in Prescott on Boxing Night. So that was good.
Yeah, that was good. Spent it with family. Lots of drinks, lots of fun, lots of food.
Yeah. You went home,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah. I was just sort of back and forth between family. Came back, went back home after New Year's. Now I'm back here.
Fair enough.
Right.
Didn't you and Sonny do solo performances on New Year's as well?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, mine was in Hot Water Comedy in like the little restaurant and bar bit upstairs. Straight after the late show, it was packed. It was really good, just like acoustic stuff on it.
Yeah, my show was good as well. The best part was when it hit 12. Just went bang on my laptop. Proud Mary came on, the whole place exploded.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah. It's a bit different for a drummer to be doing solo stuff as well, like singing work and stuff like that. You don't hear about that often.
Yeah, it's dead strange when I do it, and people come to me and go, "Oh, you're dead good, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Oh, nice one," but it's not what I do. And they're like, "Oh, what?" And I explain like obviously what we do and that, and they're like, "Nah, that's not you." And yeah, it is.
So we're doing that jam night every week, though. You get like
Yeah.
more and more practice singing, and you do obviously backing vocals. It does as well. So it's just practice, innit? Like I wasn't any good when we started, but just doing gigs and gigs and gigs and gigs, you just get better. So
Fair enough, fair enough. So let's go back to the start. Who are yous? Yous changed your name. How'd you get signed to Condo?
well, obviously we used to be called Skylights, and we were called Skylights for about 5 or 6 years. We started in like 2015, and we started with like 5 members, then it went down to 4, then it went down to 3, and then when we went down to 3 members, it was kind of like the start of lockdown and that, and we were going to have like a break anyway, so we went on sort of a break in like January 2020 because we didn't really feel like we were getting anywhere, and then we just started making music again like in lockdown, like remotely, just like sending bits of material backwards and forwards and that, and we ended up with about maybe 10 or 12 songs finished, and then we just sort of like, we knew Noisy anyway, so we just sort of like reached out to him and we was just like, what do you think of this like new music and that? And he was interested in signing us, and he basically brought us in for a meeting the day after we messaged him, because he was like, oh yeah, like this music's good, you know what I mean? So we ended up having to change the name now because there was a band from Yorkshire also called Skylights, but they were like a bit bigger than us. They'd been on like Soccer AM and that, and we'd been going longer than them, and we told them like you're gonna have to change your name and that, but then they never did. So we ended up spending like 3.5 hours in a meeting room in Big Condo.
I thought it was a longer person.
felt like longer, trying to work out like a new name, what we can call a band, and if you've never tried to do it, like trying to find a new band name after you've already got one is like the most impossible thing, because every single band name you can possibly think of has been taken already. Yeah. It's hard,
But why the Glass Skies? Why that name? Why'd you come up with that?
I think it was...
It's the only one that was left.
Yeah.
There was anything else.
But no, we had I think there was another name we came up with, and it was kind of similar. So we obviously changed it around a bit and came up with the Glass Skies, and it kind of like, I think we liked it because it kept obviously being called Skylights, changing it to Glass Skies. Didn't feel like much of a change.
Yeah, like keeping the word sky in, so it's not actually that much different. But there was a couple that were alright, but then we sort of had like a little vote on which one we thought was the best, and just settled on that. So when people have got like band names and there's like a story behind it, both of our band names have just been like, oh, why don't we just be called this? With literally no thought whatsoever behind it. It's just a name's just a name, innit?
Yeah. So when was Ewan introduced into the band? Because he weren't here all the time, was he?
No, so you can tell this if you want.
Yeah, so I work in the Jacaranda Club, and I was working a basement shift, and I saw these guys were supporting, who was it? Was it
The Recreation.
Recreation. And I swear I'd initially noticed that you didn't have a bassist, and then you came up to the bar talking about it. And I just kind of leaned over and went, "You guys did a bassist?" Literally, it just kind of went from there. Halfway through the shift, one of their mates came up and asked for my phone number, and then we just went out drinking afterwards, and it's just gone from there.
Yeah, well, we had another bass player, and he was supposed to play that gig, but he pulled out last minute, and so we ended up like we play live to like backing tracks and that, so we had to put the bass on a backing track. And hardly, do you know what? We've done it before. Like we played in Chester without our old bass player Sean, and it's fine. Like you can't really notice. You can only notice visually. Like if you close your eyes, you wouldn't know that there wasn't a bass player. So we just sort of said to him, "Well, yeah, I'll send you all of the chords and like the the tabs for the songs and having the links to them. Go and learn them." I think I gave you like 10 songs or something, didn't I?
Yeah.
And said we'll give you like 2 weeks, and he turned up and he knew all of them, and we were like, right, you can stay then, so
Fair
You
enough.
have passed the test.
You have passed. We're happy.
Well, fair enough. Well, I've got your first single coming out very soon. Tell us about that. Tell us when it's out, where we can find you, and what it's about.
Yeah, so the single's called Lovesick, and it is out on the 28th of January on all good streaming platforms, and we're doing a single launch the same day. So if there's tickets left, then come down. If it's sold out, then so's about that. That's just how we do. But
And that's the same day, isn't it?
It comes out the same day, so it's going to be out at midnight on the 28th, and then we're going to be on stage round about 9:15.
Yeah, roughly
At
about
the
that.
shipping forecast for it's going to be like an extended set. So most of the sets we normally do are like 30 minutes long, but we're going to try and sort of play till we get kicked off the stage at this one, because we haven't done like a long set for ages and ages and ages, and we like planning like big sort of production when we do longer sets. So we're going to try and do as much as we can. But the single, it's one of them songs where it sounds like it could be about a few different things. And it's mainly it's mostly about my ex, really. Yeah. To be honest, but it sounds. I mean, if you've heard any of our music from when we were called Skylights, it just sounds like us.
Yeah.
It's guitar heavy. It's fast. It's energetic.
Yeah.
It's got a 65-second guitar solo at the end of it from Lachlan, because he is literally the best guitarist I've ever seen in my life. And it's actually his favourite song of all the new stuff that we've got, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's mine as well. And with the solo, I think he deserves it because he went the whole of Neomania. Well, sorry, Neomania was one of our old EPs.
Yeah.
He went the whole of Neomania without a guitar solo.
Yeah, so we sort of
And
owned
he
him one.
Yeah.
Wait, is there not a guitar solo in the Armenian?
Not a single one, no. Because when we first started writing songs, every single song had a guitar solo in it. So I started just going, right, we're going to have to stop this now because they're all just exactly the same. So we went ages without having a song with a solo in it. So we sort of went, right, well, yeah, just have the end section of this song and just go mad. And when you hear it, you'll see that he has.
Yeah.
And he's phenomenal. But yeah, we're happy with how it sounds. Like we literally recorded it, mixed it, mastered it all ourselves. So we're happy with it.
Yeah.
Made up with it. And we hope all you lot watching like it as well.
You've also got a music video out with that. Is that out the same day as well?
I believe so, yes. At the time of recording, I'm not actually sure when, but if you have a look on our social media, go on @theglassskies on any of the social media platforms, we will be announcing when that is out. And I'm probably going to look quite stupid if I'm saying this after it's already came out. But I imagine it'll be out the same day, yes.
Yeah.
Sounds. So when you're writing songs, especially like as people who don't sing or only do backing vocals and stuff like that for the bassist and the drummer especially, what's it like being in that position where you've got to sort of make your own sound on like you've got the lyrical content, you've got maybe a guitar if a guitarist wrote the song. So what is it when you're listening to someone pitching a song to you out the band and trying to put something towards that, like the beat, the bass line, stuff like that?
I don't know. I think for me it's definitely I like to go off what the groove of the vocals is, which sounds dead strange, but I like to try and match the melody and what that's doing, because I feel like that it makes the song flow a lot better. It gives it more kind of don't know, a bit more energy. I think there's a drummer called Sugarfoot. I think he was Michael Jackson's drummer, and he does the same. And when I started doing it, it kind of became muscle memory almost for every song that we do. I don't know what.
Well, I mean, for me, being relatively new, most of the songs have sort of been written just as I've come in or just before I've come in. So the way I do it is I sort of just get given the root notes and I go based off on what Sonny plays. So I'm playing to the drums, but you know, I'll throw in some bits of grooviness, like back and forth, half step down, things like that. But not trying to over-engineer the bass lines, because they can be very simple and be very good, and they are on a lot of our songs.
I think as well, you won't find a lot of drummers that do that with the vocals, because obviously most like indie band songs, you sort of do like the main structure of the song and the music and that first. We tend to do the drums sort of last, weirdly. Yeah. Like we have like guide drums that do it, and then we'll do the drums at the end. And I think with that live, I can sort of, I don't know, I move about quite a lot on stage, and if I know I've got like a vocal part where like the melody does a certain thing and the drums follow it, I can sort of like move like my body in time with the drums, and it looks really tight. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's hard to really explain, because that's quite like a Motown thing to do, and obviously we're by no means a Motown band, but that's just the way we're like influenced as a band. Like there's no specific thing that we really do. Like when we write, when we record, when we perform, it's just whatever sort of comes out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How competitive are you?
Very, like Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
I'd also say very competitive.
Yeah.
It's you've got to be competitive in music, otherwise there's no point in doing it. I think, because music's all about making yourself stand out.
Yeah, if you don't want to be the biggest band in the world, then why are you here? You know what I mean? That's how we see it. Like
that's the thing I always say. But if the moment you turn around and say that you are the best in the world, is the time to give up music, is what I say.
Not really. I mean,
no, because you can always improve, and you can always find someone that's better than you. If you genuinely turn around and say to you, like, and genuinely 100,000% think that you are the best musician in the world, I reckon that's the time to give up music.
I don't think you could ever really say that you are, though. You could never say we're the best band in the world, because it's all subjective anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we could say, oh, we like this particular band, and you might think that they're rubbish. It literally, it's like they say, like, it's cringe as anything in it, but like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. Like, you could think something is amazing and be like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever heard. And then the next person who listens to it goes, what are you on about? It's crap. It's totally up to your taste, isn't it? To decide whether it's good or not.
I would say, though, that is how you get very good bands, is the drive to be the best band in the world, but an understanding that you'll never actually reach that goal. Yeah. So you're just constantly improving.
Yeah. So you still, the chase, like, never ends, really, does it? Like,
it's a race that you can't win.
Yeah, but you've got, you know, it's as Ewan said, it's the motivation to keep trying to be better as a musician and better as a songwriter and better as an artist.
Yeah. What's the competition like within yourselves, though? Like, if you were to be put in the middle of a quiz against each other, how competitive are you?
Oh, we went to a pub quiz the other week and ended up having murder with the quiz master. So,
I completely forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was brilliant. What was the question?
It was sort of like, elephants are the only land mammals in the world that can do what? And the answer was jump, right? And I was like, well, have you never seen the Grand National? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, I'll show you. So I literally stood up out my seat and jumped up in the middle of the pub, and I was like, I'm a land mammal. Like, you'd struggle to find one that can't jump. And he was like, oh yeah, you are right. I was like, come on. So yeah, quite competitive.
Why was he the quiz master?
I don't know. He was rubbish. He's in the welly press going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that.
Yeah,
Quite
we
competitive.
yeah, we have, especially like me and you with football.
Oh yeah.
Like, we've had some
We have made it
debates.
all the time over stuff. Don't we? It's
Right.
funny, though.
So I'm gonna put you in a little bit of a music quiz now.
Go on then.
I'm gonna say a random line of a song.
Right.
We've got 2020s.
Yeah.
We've got 2000s, 90s, 80s.
Yeah.
And
Do
possibly
70s, you don't like.
possibly 70s. Right. So the first one
Need a buzzer.
is gonna be dead easy.
Go on.
I come home in the morning light.
Cyndi Lauper, girls just want to have fun.
What's the next line though?
My body says. My daddy says what you're gonna
No.
do with your life.
No.
Is it?
Oh no, it's
My
not.
mum says, what are you going to do with your life?
Yeah, 1-0 Sonny. Second song. Second song. If you want my future, forget my past.
It's the Spice Girls. If you want to be my lover.
What's the next line?
I don't know.
If you want to get with me, make it fast.
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead,
shit.
Ewan. Oh, John!
Don't be there.
John, what's going on here?
As if you know the way it's not. Spice Girls, man. I mean, the Spice Girls are sick.
Right, we're on to 90s.
That
AI.
was 90s anyway, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
that was 80s.
Was it? What?
Is it not?
Spice
Oh,
Girls.
no, it was 90s. Sorry.
I want a point for correcting the quizmaster again.
Why?
It's all a farce.
Knowledge, mate.
Right, this one's, you're gonna kick yourselves, but I'm hoping I've picked a hard lyric.
Go on.
Oh.
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart.
Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be a star. Rihanna, Umbrella.
Wow. Wow. How the hell did you get that?
Definitely looked at your
Came out
laptop.
when I was what laptop? Came out when I was in school. That was like the biggest tune in the world.
Yeah, it
What year
was.
was that?
Probably
87.
before you were born. I
was gonna say.
2007, I reckon.
Right, we're on to 2000s.
Okay.
It's 2010, sorry.
Sound.
I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. It is all on one point. I could kiss them all day if she'd let me.
We defo all know this.
Yous all
I'm
know
gonna
it.
kick myself after
Yous
this.
all know it. I can guarantee yous all know
Right,
it.
it's something we've covered as well. We don't even know.
I don't think yous have covered this.
Never know.
Is that a bet?
Covered a lot of pop stuff, as you know. I don't know. Pass.
I tell you what, I give you another lyric.
Go on.
She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
Oh, Bruno Mars. Is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
that's
it's-
true.
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
Where you
But
are.
what's the next lyric?
For which one? So it's her lips, I kiss them all if she let me.
He'll laugh. She hates, but I think it's so sexy.
Yes.
Get in. Shout. Yeah.
So, Sonny, if you win this,
We haven't covered that.
you've won. If one of the other two
Tiebreaker.
I
get
know.
it, I'll find a tiebreaker.
Let's be having it.
Right. I took an arrow to the heart.
When's this from? 2010s?
No, this is from 2020. It's very, very recent.
Took an arrow to the heart.
Sounds like a Bon Jovi lyric.
Doesn't it?
I'd have to pass on that.
Is
one.
it a
Not
British or an American artist? Or did,
British.
right. That's
Yeah.
obscure, that.
Yeah,
You got another
I'm
lyric
out there.
from that song.
Into the car.
Into the car?
Yeah, I'm out there.
Yeah, no.
Don't know.
Really?
Pass.
Okay, let me find
What was it?
Let me find an easier lyric. Let me find an easy. Oh, when you're close up, you give me the... Really?
I honestly couldn't tell
I
you,
dunno.
like, the
when
last
you're
time.
close up, you give me the shivers.
Oh, Ed
I would say
Sheeran,
Ed Sheeran,
Shivers.
Shivers, but I don't know any of the words, so
None of yous know the words.
I've never heard it.
Honestly, I
spent
couldn't tell you.
90% of my time listening to pop punk. This is where
I've genuinely
I
never
tell
heard
you what,
that
I
song.
give John that
Go on.
just for the fact that he got the song
Yeah.
first, and I will find a tiebreaker.
Did he?
I don't
Can,
think I've
can we,
ever heard
can we have a
that song,
VAR
you know.
check on that one? Can we go to VAR at all?
Point awarded. Nah, I've genuinely never heard that song, you know. Like, I don't know where I've been, but I haven't heard of that.
I know it is a song. I just haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I'm aware it exists, but I mean, I couldn't tell you what it sounds like or goes
Yeah.
like or anything.
Bad
that, innit?
Tiebreaker. What can I put really hard for you?
I probably use one of ours now. Neither.
I can't Google lyrics for them.
No, you can't.
What I know what I can do.
I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I checked the charts.
Nah, I couldn't tell you what was in the charts.
In fact, no, sorry, I tell a lie. New Year's Eve, someone was asking me to play songs from the charts, and I was on Spotify, typed it in, and I was scrolling through. I was like, I know none of these.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Who are these people?
The only time I checked the charts was to check the progress of Royal Blood's new album. That's it. I've not touched it otherwise.
Very low, I'm guessing.
Quite high.
Fair enough.
Like, this has got to be one of the most famous songs on the planet
Right.
by one of the most famous artists on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need to know while Sonny's clogs are working.
It's like the club singing around off shooting stars. And if
you need to know while.
it's around.
Oh, and
The way you
if you
just
need to
sang
know
that-
while I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
Elton John.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have never got that.
No,
What's the
You've won
If you
there.
need to know why I'm still standing, you just fade away. I've watched Rocket Man too much.
I've never seen it.
Honestly, it's so
Well,
good.
it's safe to say, even if I do look back and Sonny answered first on the last one, Sonny won.
Sonny did.
Get in.
Sonny won. What was your favourite past gig?
Ooh.
Well, you've only played 3, haven't you?
I think we can guess what your one was.
Favourite?
Oh, I don't know. I think it might have been the Jacaranda one. No, the look at your face.
Imagine. I was going to say.
Obviously, the St. Helens light switch on. It was amazing.
It was good, that. We've played that. Have we played that 4 times?
Yeah.
And Ewan played the last one, and there was maybe about 4,000 or 5,000 people there.
Ridiculous.
Massive big stage. That was really good. We talk about like stuff like this quite a lot,
Yeah.
don't we? Like, I reckon when we first started in our first year, we played the Empire Theatre on my 20th birthday. For Radio City, didn't we? With
Yeah.
like the Ambition and that. Wish the Ambition was still going, me. Sort it out. Yeah, we played the Empire on my birthday. That was pretty good.
And we got 1,000 people to sing happy birthday to you. That was good.
Yeah, we did. That was bad.
Oh, sorry.
No, go.
I think mine was the Battle of the Bands O2 Academy.
Oh, the one that was sold out.
Yeah, that was ridiculously good.
That
Like-
was good.
We had to sneak people in through the back, and that security guard on that day was so sound.
Yeah, he was. We were just bunking people in left, right, and centre. Like we probably shouldn't have been doing it, but we just didn't care.
From start to finish, the whole place was just bouncing.
There were literally not enough space in the room for the amount of people that turned up. It was mental, that gig. That was one of my favourites as well, to be fair. It was good.
Nice. Well, you're going to play a song for us.
Yes.
What song? What's it about?
I'm going to play a song called Sirens. It's a new song, so keep your eyes out for it. We've been playing it at our gigs the last sort of since we wrote it. Do you know what? We wrote it the day we got signed. That's how new it is. Literally the day we got signed, we all went round to Laughlin's house and just started making music. And I've been experimenting with like a different tuning, and the song just appeared. And it's not really about anything, to be honest. It's a combination of like people we've known like in the past, where people have like disappeared for no reason and then like came back and we've like been mates with them again. Yeah, it's a nothing song really, but we like it.
Nice. Well, I cannot wait to hear it.
Nice one.
and we'll be back here in a sec.
Cool. Hey you, what you been drinking? What were you thinking when you left without a warning? 'Cause I've seen all the things that you want, but he can't give you that on his own.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, what you gonna do about it? Don't run away, 'cause running doesn't fix it. So when you cry all night at the ceiling, just think it isn't the end. Close your eyes and think it over, 'cause it's your hometown that does you over. Only you can hear the sirens. So won't you change your mind?
1, 2, 3.
She said she doesn't normally do this, but she can't help herself from being this way. And he wants nothing to do with it, but what he doesn't realize is he'll do it anyway. Close your eyes and think it over, 'cause it's your hometown that does you over. Only you can hear the sirens. So won't you change your mind? I've got nothing better, but I want nothing to do with it. You've been acting clever, rushing around like the world's on fire. Only you can hear the sirens, so won't you change your mind? Only you can hear the sirens. Close your eyes and think it over, 'cause it's your hometown that does you over. Only you can hear the sirens. So won't you change your mind?
Lads, that was amazing. I can't wait for that to be a single.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Where
Neither
can
can
we
we.
find us?
Any social media platform, just search The Glass Skies and you'll see us. Our picture is one that Jamie Lee did for us, actually. Jamie Burns photos on Instagram, amazing, by the way. Is it the one with the purple and green
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, it's a
Yeah, we're on
picture
the
of all of
couch.
us. You'll see us.
Sound well. Don't forget that these guys' single is on the 28th of January. Tickets are on Skiddle. Message the guys. Message the support acts if you need any tickets. And don't forget to follow myself on Instagram. It's taylorj.music. Subscribe to the YouTube music channel, and we shall see you next week.
Nice one.
Nice.
Cheers.